Hey and welcome everybody to some more Let's Stream Civilization for Colonization, with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. We are still using the Dutch. This is from when we left off last time. So, how did the Tupi feel about us? Okay, the Tupi love us, which is very good considering we're encroaching on their land so much. We're bordering with the French to the south, although it doesn't look like they're doing much. We need to get our privateer back in position down there. What was that ruins from? Oh, right, there used to be a village there. Okay, I guess looks like nothing immediately needs to be done, so let's keep... Wait, you already bought? Okay, good. Alright, we got ourselves cannon. We are a developed enough colonial force now that we can actually make our own armaments, so we're now producing cannons in a few of our cities. We've passed 132 turns, as you can see there, so we're definitely not yet ready to declare independence. We're at the stage right now where it's a good idea to start really building up some military to fight against our home country when the time comes. Population in there is 4, they're gaining food at a very good rate. Producing, you know, that's all around a pretty sturdy place right now. In fact, I'd like to get them a tobacconist shop so they can roll cigars faster. Free schoolhouse in every settlement is nice, but I'd rather save my points for better founding fathers. And I think you're actually going to stay there for a turn. I want more religious unrest to get me more units. Now, right now, our military is not fantastic. Quebec is their only coastal city, so that's the only one we need to waylay. Hey! And we got all their rum. Back to Europe. They came back with a shipment of rum, probably to sell to the natives, and I just stole it. Oh great, we got an indentured servant. Like, we need that. Well, the French don't know that we're the ones with the ships, so they can't be assholes to us about it. Running out of storage room for horses. Do we really have that many horses? Wow, yeah, we got 200 horses. We need to start equipping people. We have no... Okay. We need to put you on that. There we go. We'll be making extra rum instead of rolling cigars, because we don't really have any cigars to roll. Make horse lasagna. Okay, we've almost got the magazine done. And we do have the founding father that makes it so we get free guns every turn from every city with an armory. So I want to make sure there's an armory in every city to make the most out of this. Really mass-produced guns. We've got plenty of horses, we've got guns, we can get dragoons. Now, how's your production over here, actually? You need a bigger population to develop. So we'll send the spare guy over there. Magazine is done. We can get an arsenal, which is the most powerful armory for us. It lets us get artillery. But is there anything else we really need first? Let's get a warehouse expansion. It's cheap and easy to get, and it'll be nice. We can also sell extra horses for half the price in Europe whenever we don't have enough storage space anymore. So at least we're making some money off of it. Fort is done, so we have better and better fortification, which is very important to us. We need an armory in New Holland, though. I want to be producing guns everywhere. And again, we're going to have to accept his tax increase because we cannot afford to stop selling rum to Europe. Rum is basically our entire income. Okay. Well, we can finally start producing stuff a little faster. You can go ahead and unload all of that and go back to trading. We have an indentured servant here. He can learn to be a farmer or tobacco planter, or I could use him for something else. I could make a militia. Oh no, I can't make a militia, I forgot. You can't make indentured servants or criminals. Okay, well, we'll make him a farmer. Food's important. You, however... Do we not have enough guns here? We don't have enough guns here. Okay, that explains it. Well, until then, we'll keep getting the population of the settlements up. Ooh, I forgot, Betsy Ross is a powerful one. As long as you have weavers' houses, you get free textiles you can sell. We'll do that. Which is good, because we don't have cotton. We're in South America. Which is cottonless, as you can see. We've got tobacco and sugar down here for rum and cigars. So this is quite the luxury good for us. Okay, take the weapons from here to become a soldier, and you can transport it up there. We're losing food if we do that. You can get on farming then. We can go ahead and buy that warehouse expansion now. And we're actually getting quite rich. This is what happens when you play the Dutch for long enough, is you start getting obscenely wealthy. In fact, we're gonna use a lot of money here. And hurry a few hardy pioneers, which are super fast building workers, so you can really start developing our land. Want to get the most out of it. And we can go ahead and get a... Do we already have what we need here for getting... We do! When did we make that? When did we make a weaver's house? Whatever. Weaver shop. Yes. Well, it's more stuff for us to sell. Oh, right, we get it for free. I forgot that just the basic weaver's house counts as well. So we can start setting that as an export in every city. I haven't set up this place as exports yet. I should have done that. Let's go ahead and do that now. And you can also get sugar here. There. You're already selling that, and you're the last place who can. You've already got that set. Okay. And you. There we go. You can take some of the horses here, and now we have a dragoon. He's only a militia dragoon, he's not great, but he is better than a regular militia. Civilization 4 colonization is amazing. Ooh. Is that some of the natives? Yeah. Well, the Spanish are warring with the natives, is anyone surprised? Yeah, this game is not a Civilization game, by any means. This is a remake of Sid Meier's Colonization. This is just made in the Civilization engine. Okay, tobacconist shop done. You can go ahead and get yourself a lumber mill. And our production is actually very good by combination of really good founding fathers and having the leader in the game that gives you extra production. So despite having normally low production cities, we're building things very quickly, and that's going to help to really build up some military. Armory is done. You can go ahead and... What do you produce, actually? What do you produce? You produce cigars. Tobacconist shop. Okay, we're good. And we're now producing guns in every city, which is important. And we don't really need that right now. I'll find use for them a little bit later. Okay. I want to conserve a little bit of money. We might need to use it for buying a little bit more land. Doing this might be a good idea, entirely because more liberty. If you get the final form of any producing building, you do get a bonus to produced liberty. And that's pretty important. Liberty is literally the most important thing in the game. It is what lets you declare independence. It also gives you bonuses to production and military efforts. Okay, well, you already done the newspaper, so you can go ahead and get a warehouse, because you'll be needing that for a while. That does help with food a lot. And extra sugar, yeah, I'll do that. Because sugar's our rum production. And, do we really need higher populations in some of these places? I mean, it never hurts to have, but... I want to help... And, you know, I don't even need a person on Liberty anymore, because I have so much coming in from Founding Fathers that I don't need a person on it unless they specialize at that. Now, chat's filling up fast. Schoolhouse done, get a college. I want to be able to start educating my own people to save a little bit of money. And it is time we start getting more elder statesmen. It's expensive, but worth it. They get us a ton of liberty. Our tax is at 20% now when selling to Europe. It's getting kind of expensive. Warehouse is done. I need to make sure every place has a lumber mill before we start the war, so we can start really producing quickly. Okay, you can join the city. In fact, you can leave the city as a... What do you even need to be right now? I am actually going to clear speciality and get him educated. There we go. There is some real liberty production. Total liberty bells a turn from this city, 69. That's a lot of liberty. Okay, now no other places producing liberty like that. Okay, so we want one down in Fort Orange, because that liberty is competing with France and pushing back their territory. So that's very important. Expert ore miner. You can be cleared as well, and also join as a student to get educated. We have more than enough food to support you. Another elder statesman can go over here. And I'm going to be using a lot of that education to get more statesmen. And also to train veteran soldiers later. And we got ourselves some more rum from that ship. Looks like France is trying to make their money in rum as well. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, give me a settlement? Sure. Actually meant to build the tobacconist shop. And we have a new farmer. As long as we have excess food, we're good. Just want to make sure we don't have any starvation. Extra liberty for churches and cathedrals, not a big deal. With how much we're producing, it doesn't really matter. Now, veteran soldiers are expensive, so I'm only going to be getting one, and going to be educating my people, and make my own. 25% tax rate, he is really taxing us. Keep in mind, that's not just taxing us on the rum, that is taxing us on everything. But if we refuse the tax, then we can't sell rum anymore, and that's our main export. So we can't go doing that. New promotion. More strength. and look at that production. New college, and we can get a university, which increases liberty and also is the fastest way to educate people. You need a printing press. Every place needs as much liberty as possible. No, I'm not going to aid you in fighting the Spanish. They're in North America. That's so far away. I'm like Brazil. Oh, that one wasn't carrying anything. Well, I still made them lose money worth of ships. A lot of money worth of ships, actually. Printing press is done. Get a newspaper. We don't have enough liberty around here. Lumberjacks, lumberjacks, lumberjacks. I can have him rolling the extra tobacco that we get coming into the city for export. We already make an insane amount of rum a turn just from this city. As long as we have one veteran soldier in the city like that, we can continue to change people into veteran soldiers. Like this graduating student, I'm going to make into an elder statesman, which costs a fraction of the cost it would normally cost. So we just made 2 of them. You don't have a statesman. We just got an extra free colonist, who I will have become a student. And you're the last one without a statesman. And good, we're farming more. Now we can finally have someone there rolling tobacco. Want to make sure I'm making some money from every single place. Looks like some of their ground troops are hurt. Are they at war with some of the natives? Can't imagine they would be. Usually they're very peaceful, the natives. The French have the most bonuses with them. No, I'm not helping you with the Apache. God, I wish they would stop getting alerted by things on the ground. I can't fight ground units, I'm a ship. Get alerted by cargo ships and stuff to raid. You're a pirate ship. Now you can get on a cigar factory, there we go. Extra liberty for education. I only want to educate people from my capital, so no. Man, New Amsterdam is huge now. And you're being educated pretty quickly. 2 turns until graduation, not bad. I can hear a war going on. Yeah, they're definitely at war. They're at war with the Aztecs. Is that right? Montezuma. Sup? You are... Yes, you're at war with the French. Good work, Montezuma. Less competition for me. I think they might have taken one of their cities. Alright, we can start getting our graduating soldiers, or graduating people to be veteran soldiers now. Now you're a veteran soldier. Get yourself a sword, a musket, and a horse. We now have a veteran dragoon. Very dangerous. Also want to be producing my own cannons soon. Go ahead and get your lumber mills. Get your university. We have a lot of money to spare. Well, no, that blew through most of our money, actually. I did hurry a lot of expensive things. Okay, we have a university in New Amsterdam now, which is very important. And you can get on just making cannons in the extra cities. We are low on cannons. A little bit of a wood loss there. I will temporarily shift things around here. Wow, we have a lot of spare horses. We can get on tobacco. And you can get rolling the tobacco. Perfect. And how many extra cigars are we getting from that a turn? There we go, 8 extra a turn, or, yeah, 8 a turn, that's great. More than worth it. Although, we do need an arsenal. In every city, in fact. We need a shipyard here first, though, so we can start making the really hardcore battleships. Wow, we're still meeting some of the natives. You can become a student, and you'll be educated at double the rate now. In fact, he will graduate in 3 turns. Only 3 turns to graduate a new student now with the university. And we had another birth. Go straight into high school, or go straight into university. Wow, that's a lot of money. No, I'm not paying that. He's just gonna use that to make more military against me. You can refuse him, but he may declare war on you if he deems it a good enough idea. Also, he's far less likely to actually help you. Yeah, I'm becoming a drain on his military because I've requested units so many times. Doug says, I love that reasoning. I'm tired. Okay, there we go. Gonna have a lot. Powerful battleship in the game. Can bombard settlement defense, which is good for taking coastal cities. Also gets a bonus against frigates, which is mostly what we're going to be fighting, on the waters at least. Takes a lot of guns and a lot of tools for these, so it's going to be expensive to buy out at the end. But let's get producing them, because we need them now and we can't buy them from Europe. Do not clear you. Can be a foot soldier. And you just took guns from the French during their war. I'm sure they will appreciate that. More rum tax. I wonder if the French have caught on who the pirates are. Notifications for when we go to war. Sure, I'll take your settlement. Man, I'm getting a lot of population growth now. This is good. Where? No reason not to. Fortresses are even better walls. We do need more cannons too. Cannons are very good for both taking cities and defending cities, but they're not good out on the field. Defensive pact with the Tupi, sure. Need many more. What does their force look like right now? Oh, Jesus, yeah, that's their army. This is ours. We do not compare. Servant. Indentured servants learn at a slower rate, but considering we got universities, it's not a huge deal. So I guess I can educate him, make him into another soldier. Oh my god, he is really increasing the tax now. Okay, well, running out of guns there, but luckily we are making guns for free in every city, so where there is not guns in one city, I'm sure there'll be plenty in others. We can just equip them over there. No, I'm not going to war with the Aztecs. He's the militaristic French leader. He can fight on his own. It's gonna be really hard to protect that place during the war. It's a rough spot. The fort is done, which is the most powerful wall, I believe. Actually, no, I think you can get a better... Oh yeah, you can get a better one after lumber mill. So you need a lumber mill. I thought I already had one in every city. I think I need to remind the chat to read the rule list if you scroll down. The rules have been updated. Well, they were updated quite a while ago. Okay, you can sail to Europe now, because you're all stocked up on stolen goods. That's gonna cost a lot to buy out next turn. All you need now is a magazine. I can just get them constantly producing cannons after that. No, this is not an expansion, nor is it a mod. This is its own game made in the same engine. And it's made by Sid Meier. It's a remake of Sid Meier's Colonization. Now, how much is this going to cost to buy out? Almost 2,000. Not horrible considering the income we make now. I'd say it's worth it. We'll make a ranch. As if we don't make an... Actually, you know what? We make more than enough horses. We don't need a ranch. We need an arsenal. And that ship of the line can go right there with my other protecting ship. I would have the ship of the line do piracy as well, but ship of the line actually bears our flag, so I don't want to declare an official war. Although I could probably kick France's ass right now, especially because they are getting steamrolled by the Aztecs. Oh, is your newspaper almost done? Good. More liberty. They've already got 100% liberty over there. Still need more guns. Man, our population growth is actually really high, like a lot higher than I was expecting. Wow, no. Can't believe you didn't declare war on me outright, considering the military I have is so much smaller than his. Cigar party? No, I can't afford to give up the cigars, the cigar producing. Now, I cannot reliably kill that, so you're gonna have to heal up. Luckily, I cannot get attacked by it because it's a cargo ship. I can only defend. Our defenses are actually getting very good, our structural defenses at least. And Fortress is the highest upgrade for that. So they can get on cannons for now. Fort is done. You need a fortress then. And we're actually going to make this preacher become a student to become a soldier. We're just taking in skilled immigrants, getting rid of their job, making them soldiers. It's all we need right now. In fact, we can hire a bunch of cannons now, because we have the money for that. Wow, do we have the money for that? That'll be good for now. This'll help the military. New France is probably terrified of our military might. Okay. Arsenal. Yeah, we still need the arsenal there. You can go ahead and start building that then. You don't even have a lumber mill, which I believe this is the last city without one. Good. All of the cannons. Spread them out so we have a few in each city, and then the last two will stay in the capital. We cannot afford to lose New Amsterdam. By far our best city. No, I'm not gonna go to war with the Apache. I wonder if they're gonna have the Cold War. Well, I was gonna say the Cold War. I wonder what it'd be like if they had World War II in as a scenario in Brave New World, because I know they're gonna have the American Civil War, which is a cool one. I'm looking forward to that one. I've never played this game before. Is there a big difference between Civ 4 and Colonization? Yes, Colonization is not a civilization game. This is actually just a remake of Sid Meier's Civilization from 1989, made in the Civ 4 engine. It's not actually a civilization game. So it is drastically different, and I love this game. Well, I love all the civilization games as well, but I love this game also. So we are New Netherlands right now, and we're gearing up to declare independence. Fuck off, New France. I'm not helping you with your stupid war. I want no part of your stupid war with the Aztecs. To see Brave New World has something after the space race. That'd be cool. Did you know that Sid Meier actually did make a game that's supposed to be the events of after a space race is won? It's called Alpha Centauri, that was it. It was made back on DOS, I believe. I don't think that game ever got a proper remake, but I'm pretty sure it was an awesome one. I played it, but it was so long ago. You know what, I should check how much that costs on Good Old Games and pick that up. That might be a fun one to stream. Okay, I cannot rush an arsenal right now. I can rush this one. You know what? Hell, let's do it. I make money so fast. We now have an arsenal. Oh, we don't have a fortress here? Get a fortress in our capital. We cannot afford to lose the capital. Keep making cannons. This is a good one. Free promotion for gunpowder units and mounted units, and we get great generals faster. That is, I believe, the highest ranking founding father in the military tree. Very important. Very important. Because, the Netherlands, their Royal Expedition Force right now is kind of powerful, and I don't want to fuck with them, but we're gonna have to fuck with them at some point. Because you win the game by declaring independence and then successfully fending off the war. Alpha Centauri is $3 on Good Old Games right now? Okay, I'll be buying that after this stream then. $3. God, Good Old Games is awesome. Oh my god, my tax rate is 51%. He makes more money off my exports than I do now. We really need to start this war. That way we don't need to pay him any stupid tax. He's making so much money off of us right now. Like, he's probably supporting his entire military off our income. How many founding fathers do we have? Are we full? No, we have one more slot for a founding father. His force is so much bigger than mine. God, this game is hard. How am I expected to beat him? Well... Who are my native allies? Well... I can't rely on the Tupi anymore. They have one city. And there's no one else that's really close. We have the Iroquois. And they are a pretty militaristic team. They'd be a nice one to have on our side. They don't want a defensive pact. Yeah, is that going to be instant? No. Give it a minute. I just gave them a bunch of gold. If that makes them like me enough for defensive pact, that would be nice. Mind you, I don't know if anyone's traded much with them, so if they're just on foot, they don't stand a chance against the force. However, if they've traded with other European nations and have horses and guns, then they're very powerful. Still don't want a defensive pact, okay. I'm gonna have to trade with them more if they're gonna like me, and I cannot afford to do that right now. I've got to be gearing up for war. Well, we have a lot more fortresses now. The capital just needs to keep working on our navy for now, and the rest of the cities can work on cannons. Desperately need cannons. Hey you're my only city that doesn't have a fortress. I believe. Oh no, you have a fortress, it just doesn't look like one. Okay. Okay, fortress is the best defensive building, and each one of our cities has a fortress. Rum party. Again, I cannot afford to give up the rum. The rum is my most expensive and frequent export. I kind of want to say it's now or never on declaring war because we are giving them so much money. But on the other hand, our army is like a fifth the size. Okay, well, the Tupi people don't exist anymore, because they just gave me their last settlement. I don't know why they decided to do that. Wow, I still have a guy scouting. Well, there's no maintenance cost in this game, so it doesn't really matter. I can afford to do that. I really should get a fully upgraded warehouse in every city so that it sells the excess guns I've been making. Fuck off. I'm not giving you these ridiculous sums of money. I cannot believe he has not declared war on me for that yet. I've turned him down for so much gold. I should do a mass import of cannons soon. It is by far one of the best uses of my money, considering how long it's been taking us to make cannons. I have not very well optimized my land. That's one of my problems. Usually I'm a little bit better about it offline, but since I'm concentrating on the stream so much, it's messing me up a little bit. Okay, let's import some more cannons. Okay, cannons are getting expensive enough that we kind of have to save our money for promotions, like for equipping the units that are coming out of university. Also, the ships of the line are crazy expensive. Yeah, ship of the line. Do we have enough to buy that? No, short slightly. I'm debating whether or not I want to move all of my military just to the capital and let them take the other cities or not. And just have one big stand in the capital. I don't think it'll be a good idea, though. I really do need the numbers game. Oh, that tax rate. Yeah, I think I got myself in a no-win situation. This military's not really getting much bigger, but neither is ours. Ours is getting bigger at a very slow rate. Gonna keep taking a ship of the line until I can build it. Right, I have to do... yeah, and it's back. You get back to cannons. And purchase. This is going to be a very expensive war. I can't even have a student right now, so I'll just have him go be a militia. Let's get a bunch of warehouse expansions. Warehouse expansion not only holds a lot of supplies, but every time you have access, it'll get sold for half the price in Europe instead of just being lost. Making so many people that cannot afford the guns. At least we're all veterans, or almost all veterans, but not like a big difference that makes considering the enemies are all veterans as well. Fine, it's only like 100 gold. I have 80 turns to declare independence. I might as well declare it now. God. We are incredibly outnumbered. I think I pretty much backed myself into a wall with this one. Let's start the revolution. It's not our flag. We're not the United States. We're New Netherlands. Okay. Now we can pick our stances on things. Stance on slavery. All men are free is a +2 population, I believe, of indentured servants, which are not that useful. Or slavery, which is we produce everything way faster. We're going to be taking slavery because it includes production, and that stacks with our leader's ability of an extra 25% production, and that stacks with our lumber mills, which means basically we're going to be building things way faster, and we need that for making cannons. So, slavery. Okay. We get way more Founding Father points if we have elections. However, monarchy is way more important because we can trade with Europe, we can keep our money flowing, and our Founding Father points we don't need to worry about. We already get so many Founding Father points. So, we want to be a monarchy. We can kill the natives way easier with Manifest Destiny, which there's very little point to picking that. And colonial borders dominate native. I'd rather have native rights, where the natives like us more and I'm more likely to get a defensive pact. I don't know why you would ever take Manifest Destiny. But in history, that's what the United States went with. Separation of church and state converts your immigration crosses into liberty, which is nice, but our liberty is so insanely powerful it doesn't matter. I'd rather have it convert into production. And right to bear arms is +1 strength for all colonists, which I believe includes my people. Controlled arms is more liberty in every state. Again, our liberty's maxed out, so we might as well go for the strength of right to bear arms. And the music is, of course, changed. It's one of our galleons. Alright. France, you want to declare war on our king? I don't think he has the option to declare war on our king. And plus, it's not like he would want to help. I mean, the point of the game is to be the first one to beat your king. You don't need to compete with each other, but if you help another guy win, you're just helping yourself lose. Oh, God, my back hurts. Okay. Logan, if I can get... Wow, past experiences brought us together pretty tight, apparently. And yet you still don't want a defensive pact. It's not even an option now. Yeah, I've got a defensive pact with no one. All the natives like me a lot. Or, well, not quite all of them. Wait, no, all of them? All of them, yeah, they really like that I took that. Hey, Aztecs. You're really militaristic and powerful. Now, I can't even do defensive pacts anymore. Okay. Guess I had to have done them beforehand. We have 100 turns to win. I think we're going to be dead long before that. And they're probably going to waylay our cargo ships immediately. They should be arriving on the horizon very soon. Enemies have been spotted. Keep making those cannons. Get them set up on the walls. Just run over to one of the cities and get equipped. No time to educate him, just be a militia. King of Netherlands, man o' war. You don't stand a chance, do you? Yeah, you've got no chance of killing that. You know, just... Privateer, just sail into Quebec. Trade with the settlement. I don't really have anything to trade, do I? Oh god, their man o' wars are strong. Okay, you're gonna stay there. You're just I don't really need them anymore in case I lose them, so... Apparently the Pioneers don't want to automate anymore. Okay, Pioneers. You got the right to bear arms. Defending your ship of the line was destroyed by a Dutch man-o'-war. Great, that's their equivalent. We can make another ship of the line, though. We've got one all prepared. Just need the money. Oh wow, are they actually already with a landing party? Get in there and grab some weapons. Oh, merchantman. Yeah, just get in the city and dock, because you're not gonna survive out there. Ah, they're landing all over. They're probably gonna start waylaying our roads and everything. Do I want to go out and fight those while they're in the field? They have artillery, which are powerful. Very good at attacking settlements. I don't think this settlement's gonna stay. This is my least protected settlement. Hardest one to protect, too. Just need the money. There. You, take up arms. Every able-bodied man, take up arms. Even if it means militia. Gents, like, there's no way to keep them from landing in this game. They come from all directions. And plus, my ships take a lot of turns to make. They have so much artillery. I do have a lot of cannons in Fort Orange. Fort Orange won't be horrible to defend. Oh yeah, they're already trying to shoot down the walls. Okay, get on cannons. Ouch. Minuteman, yeah, get Minuteman promotions. Minuteman promotions make you better at defending settlements. Logan. Yeah, declare war on the... Spare for a good friend? Yeah, Logan declared war on the King of the Netherlands. Good buddy. You want to declare on, you can't even, right. Montezuma! Old buddy, old pal, you are not willing to. Okay. Well, we got the Iroquois, although they're far away. A lot of fighting going on, and that's a negative noise, which tells me I'm losing soldiers. In fact, it looks like they took that over. Great. Yes, you can continue making that damn cannon. I need that damn cannon. Keep making cannons. No money. No income. I'm gonna lose. Well, make military points. Oh, yeah, we lost New Amsterdam. We've lost. We're not surviving without New Amsterdam. Not that we had a chance to begin with, yeah. I shat the bed on this one. I should have expanded more. Yeah, just take me over. I lost. Why can I still continue to end turns? I've lost. I can't even bring in more units to take it. Okay, I'll just resign. It's not like I have money to send more things from Europe. I didn't even see the English here. I assume that's the English. Oh no, that's not the English. They just had the same color, okay. Yeah, I didn't have any great generals as part of the problem, because I didn't really go to war. I should have fought France entirely to get great generals to lead my armies. Oh, right, I had a privateer. Yeah, I could continue playing because I had a privateer. I don't think the privateer was going to land and start going across the ground and killing people, though, so... Didn't exactly have a chance there. Alright, we'll start up another one, but I'm not going to start playing it. I think I'll play it on the next stream. Half of me wants to do random again, but we've already done Dutch and we've done English. We haven't done French or Spanish, and I find the French and the Spanish to have the funnest playstyles in that they're so drastically different. Where the Spanish are all about take massive amounts of land, kill the natives who get in your way. You can ally with some if they're kind of far off, but really take as much land as you want and be very militaristic, whereas the French are the total opposite. Is make as many alliances, be very into diplomacy, trade with the natives a lot, learn as much as you can from them. It's great. And my favorite leader for the French is definitely this one here. He's the founder of Quebec. Natives are more tolerant towards you encroaching on their territory, which is very good, so they're less likely to have that modifier of they feel like you're threatening to their lifestyle. You can spend it takes half the time to learn from them, which really helps you work the land because they can teach you things you can't get from Europe, like how to be very good at picking cotton or picking tobacco. And he is enterprising, so I get double the converted natives. So it's very much in your best interest to convert a lot of the natives, really booms your population, whereas the other guy that is militaristic gets grenadier promotions. Grenadier promotions are not major, really, and it's not nearly as major as being able to have a much higher population of converted natives. because converted natives can not only fight very well, very well compared to most colonists, but they're also very useful at working the land, because you could have them learn from whatever village they came from, or you could have them come to your city and they're very good at working the land better than your colonists. So by default, they're good at any kind of natural job. So, two very unique and very fun play styles. So I am going to be right back in a few minutes, and while I'm gone, I want to see you guys vote on either France or Spain. France is all about the diplomacy, making the alliances with the natives and working together and trading to become this big empire of happy people. And Spain is all about taking massive amounts of land, having a huge productive enterprise, and constant wars. Be back in a minute. I'm back. Alright, let me scroll in the chat here and see. What did everyone vote for? Wow, people went incredibly off track for a long time. Trying to find the part where they're actually talking about it. Oh man, almost unanimously France. Okay. Need to remind people again to read the rules. Alright. You know, I'm still in the mood. You know what? Let's do a bit of this. We're going in with France, and we're going in to the Americas once again. With France, we're going to go back to my Canadian heritage with New France, and we're going to found Quebec. Nomads. Now the French, because they're very specialized in having a small focused country, because, you know, they can't take a whole lot of land, what with allying with the natives, they get a hardy pioneer to start with, which is a worker who can work much faster. Is that the Sioux? The Apache. Apache are good allies. They're impressionable and indulgent, so it's cheap to buy land from them, but they're very powerful at war. So, the perfect allies. And this is a good place to settle our first city. And ship, you can sail right back to Europe. You need some more immigrants. So we're starting in Brazil again. It looks like we always spawn at the same spot. We'll have the militia found the city. And since this is our first city, we get it free. Quebec. Actually, the game made a little typo here. There we go. French-Canadian keyboard. Okay. Now, one thing I love about this game, just how many potential openings you have. Where, what do we want to put our first guy on? We can be making money right away and have him on rum, because we are producing a lot of sugar here. So we can immediately start producing rum, make some money. We could be putting him on liberty and get some early founding fathers, as well as claim a little bit of territory. Or we could get a church really early, have him on wood and collecting lumber for making, you know, buildings, get an early church and go for early religion, and use that religion to get us to stir up more immigrants for a higher population. I mean, there's so many ways we can open this. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I want a little bit of money right off the bat. I can afford to hold off a tiny bit on liberty, although there is an early founding father that I very much want. First building we want to build, it's usually either church or a dock, depending on where you are and what you want to do. I think I actually will go with a church. And we can safely go ahead, and I want to build a cottage there. I want to make the most of these forests to collect a lot of lumber early. King of France is already asking for money. Jesus. Okay, get a lodge there, so I can collect more wood. Well, now I don't have money for, to get my scout. Thanks, King of France. I'm trying to make a colony for you, buddy. Okay. You can go ahead and pick up all of the rum. Sail back to Europe. Forgot to set the exports. Okay, import food. You can export any kind of textile if you have more than 20. Of course, export silver, although we're probably not going to be getting much of that, if any. Export all those luxury goods. That's good. In fact, you should import all of them as well. So when we have other cities that are making those, we can import it to the coast to then sell it. Thank you for the extra sugar. And we have that done. We have the lodge there. So we can get extra wood there when cutting lumber. And we're actually going to have the pioneer join the city for a little bit. We need that little extra bit of production. We've got spare food, so we'll have him cutting lumber. And now we have some money. That was just pretty much all I needed right now, so we're actually going to switch him to Liberty. So we can start getting a little bit of our own little national favor. See you, Vans. You can get scouting so we can meet our native allies. And we have a petty criminal here who can join the city just to go fish. Yeah, he can fish right now so it can support our food. We have rum and pick up the surplus of sugar, sail back to Europe. Okay, they want horses. We're gonna really want to look at what our allies nearby would like to trade early on. We're actually gonna keep him there because next turn people will want to immigrate. And we got a master fur trader, which is incredibly not useful, considering there are not many animal furs to be gotten in South America. This is who we wanted, Pedro. Halves the travel time to Europe. Incredibly powerful to get. I am tired. Deliver me. Oh my god. That's almost all of our money. But we gotta do it right now. General George Washington's to the south. That's irritating, because he's hard to have a war with. He's a good general. He can arm his troops with half the guns. So he's really good at stirring up a militia. Well, you can join the city, I guess. Expert tobacco planter, expert farmer would have a better use for us. In fact, I might make him into a farmer. What use do I have for him right now? Well, collecting wood, I guess. I'd rather have him... Yeah. I'll have him build the church faster. Almost enough for a Jesuit missionary. I want to start converting natives very early, considering that is part of our strength. Just gave him 2 upgrades so that he can see farther and move faster. Very important, since we're scouting. Want to explore as much as we can, meet as many natives as we can, as early as we can. Okay, that'll stir up some immigration. Well, we build a dock so we can fish a little bit more efficiently. See you, DJ. Expert or miner. Right. I want to make you into a farmer. Jesuit missionary, I'm going to have you go convert. Now, where can we take another city? We could take one right there. Actually, that's not a bad spot. There is enough wood there, so that'll help us start up our early income. I'll have that on making rum. Ho-hum. What do we need early on? We need a wagon train so we can transport goods to the natives. We don't particularly need any of those things, so we're not going to rush them because that costs money. First conversion always works, so that place will now occasionally give us free people. So there's an extra source of population. And you can learn amongst their people to become an expert farmer. Because we're France, it'll take half the time. Wow, that's inexpensive for land. Quebec. Sure, we'll have Quebec with an accent and Quebec without an accent. Great. I like how it defaulted to that. And you can go on rum. Sell sugar. Sell rum. There you go. And I think you can pretty safely decide that you need a dock. There we go, expert farmer. Didn't take very long either. Open borders with New England? Why not? I have no reason not to right now. I can trade goods with them if I want to. Not that they'll give me good prices. And I'll leave that ship in dock in Europe because we're going to have religious unrest. Indentured servant. And hardy pioneer for dirt cheap. And also King of France. Hire me a soldier. Wow, we're making quite the food here. In fact, you don't need to go there. Don't know why I said you'd go there. I think just reflex. Wagon train is done. A stable would be nice, but we don't need one this early on, really. A printing press is a definite contender. So is a dry dock. An early privateer to start waylaying the English would get us a lot of money. Warehouses are always nice, but again, not a priority right now. Right now, making money is actually kind of a priority. So I'm going to have him making more rum. I really want to get things going, so I'm going to go ahead and start on my rum distilleries. And we can go ahead and automate that. Not that it's going to do much right now. You can both join that city. And here we go. Free native. Now, what do you guys think of me right now? They are neutral with me. Okay, everyone is neutral with me, except for the king, but king never likes you that much. I'd like to make another city. Well, I'd like one right there, but they've got that taken. I could put a decent one right down here. And a decent one here, but I'd only pick one of the two. I think I'd rather have this one, actually. I'll have a guy down there and ready to purchase the land. These converted natives are actually really good people to start the cities, because they are good at working the land. Montreal. And you might as well work food. We're off to a good start, although I think that they will start to think that our rapid expansion is aggressive and bad for their culture. If so, they'll start to quickly not like us. And they don't want a defensive pact. We're gonna have to start trading with them soon to make sure that they like us. And we could actually stop selling rum for a while and give it to them instead. But I'd rather give them horses, actually. Ooh. An elder statesman's really good right now, considering we're producing no liberty, which means no founding fathers. And we have a soldier now. I'm actually going to have him stay out. And you know what? No point in having him stay and fight. He might as well be in the city being productive. I'll have him drum up a little bit of liberty. And we need to start connecting the cities by land so we can trade faster. And we got quite a bit of money. Let's take that statesman. This is gonna be expensive, but buy 100 horses. Yeah, that was a solid 700. You are actually going to stop being automated for a minute. And invading Quebec. 1% tax rate? Sure. There we go, making some decent liberty. And I might as well have you on religion. I only want you to load up 50 of the horses, but I don't believe I can choose the amount. At least not to my knowledge. What will you give me for this? A lot of money. They now desire guns. They have horses. I'd very much like to give them guns, actually. I want them to have guns and horses, because they're going to be our greatest allies when we declare war on France. Extra conversion rate? Yes. Because that will stack. English missions have been established. No, don't convert my allies. I wonder if I can overtake theirs. I'd like to. You two! I can make both of you into, missionaries. I guess is the best. Both of you can become missionaries. I'll see if you can overtake that one. Don't know if you can. I've never tried that before. But convert as many villages as you can. I'd like to convert every village of the Apache. And you need to make more rum. We actually have a lot of money now. We can start purchasing more land. Good, we're making rum about as fast as we can for now. And it's about time we get a stable so we can get our own horses. Yes, I overtook their religious conversion. Good, and I think that's their highest population city of the Apache. Okay, I'll have him automated for now then. Make the most of the land, now that it's all connected up by road. And we can go ahead and start taking more property. Right here wouldn't be bad. But... right there would probably be better. Speak with the chief. They can teach you how to be an expert sugar planter, that's good. And they want rum. And now they're converted. Defense in all settlements increase is usually nice, but I don't want that this time. Oh, right, I don't need to buy that. Lowered cost of purchasing native land, I want to keep saving up. That dock should be done soon, shouldn't it? Man, you got a lot of surplus food. Man, it's cheap to buy land from you now. Perfect. You can go ahead and make... What can you go ahead and make? Well, we can finally get tobacco, which is important, as we're not really exporting much of that yet. You're actually going to be on food. I want you producing a lot of food that we're going to be shipping back to Quebec to stimulate growth. You can go ahead and become a missionary. So can you! Don't need him for anything else. There we go. Wasn't working for some reason. It's doing that glitch again. Okay, hold on, I gotta save. Stream France. This game's a little bit unpolished. Gotta close out of the whole game. Gotta reopen the whole game. Guys, let me know in the chat if you can see... Oh my god, and it did this, of course. Switch to the correct profile. Close it again. Open it again. Okay, chat, can you see the game? Thank you. Okay. Stable is done. We can now use excess food to get horses. And we need it back in this shop over there. We also need to get more... European settlers. Because they are able to work manufactured goods faster than the native settlers. So we need that. The Apache have a lot of land. Converted native, thank you. Also, you can be unautomated because I need another road done. And we actually have a lot of money now. We can go ahead and get our galleon and start transporting all those nice goods. Extra ship movement is what we just took there. It's very good. You can get on... What am I producing here? Tobacco. Over here, might as well put more on food. Till we can get some European settlers in that city. Oh, was that one not successful? No, that failed. They like us, though. Years apiece. Okay. Load up all that treasure and go back to Europe. 90 bucks? Sure. Wow, the riches. We've got quite the money now. This is exactly what we needed. Okay. Now that we've got a lot of money, we need some lumberjacks, fisherman, farmer. What do we need? We need a master distiller. We need a master carpenter. And we need a few cannons. We need a new caravel. And that'll do for now. And you can go ahead and take the lumberjacks with you. Alright, it's time to really kick New France into high gear. Yes. Galleon, get on the trading. Successful conversion, good. And this caravel will now explore the seas. Give me some exploration points. You'll go there. You'll go there. And now we're collecting a ridiculous amount of wood. Producing much faster from there. That road is done. You can get back to automated. We have a European there. He can get to rolling tobacco. And we have another native who can found another city. There. Load up a lot of people. Good thing the galleon can carry so many. And we need another European in there to do the carpenter's work. Do that printing press. I demand it. Okay, we got a cannon. Good. The other one can go inland. We are producing alcohols here, so we can have him on that. And we'll have him... Well, he can go back out into the world after we have some more tools. For now, he can... What do we need here? Oh, he can get sugar. So we can get even more rum. We have a carpenter here who definitely needs to be here. The fisherman can be in the waters. And the farmer can go... probably over here. Time to get a little bit of defenses. You never know. And I would like to gear up for a war soon. A war with New England. Because they're near me, they're pretty well undefended. And the Apache like us. Really want a defensive pact with them. Well, with what we're producing now, you need a lumber mill. Really maximize the gains from it. Have another cannon. And blacksmith, you're going to be founding a new city for us. Really invasive where we're putting these cities. And you... I'll have him make rum, but he's not going to be as efficient at making rum as a European settler would be. As a sign of respect, he wants to give me a village. Ain't happening. Defensive pact? Sure. With the Cherokee. I am not letting him give me his settlements. I'd rather keep getting converted natives from them, and I'd rather he keep having them to make his people from. Now, how many guns do we have in here? We've got 100 guns in there. I want to sell a bunch of guns. I want to make sure that my allies are armed. That was actually a misclick to hire 2 people. Didn't mean to do that. Take the guns. And sell them. How much can we sell these for? A lot! That more than makes up for the cost. And now they have the guns they wanted. Now they want tobacco. Or rather, they don't want tobacco, they want cigars. I'll comply. I think that's actually a good place to end the stream tonight, because there is a little bit more I want to get done tonight. In other things in life, mostly related to the channel, I want to get a little bit of editing done tonight, and I still am working on my channel trailer. I've got all the footage I need for my channel trailer, but I just don't have any ideas right now. I have very broad ideas. I don't know how I want to put it all together. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time,